and good evening. It is an honour to be presenting this special award tonight alongside my co-presenter Ewan. In times when the world around us is marked by uncertainty and trauma, play is a quiet but powerful force that helps us comprehend adversity and adapt to change, qualities that define resilience. For children, play is a natural way to process the unthinkable, a safe space where they can rehearse autonomy and decision-making in a world that otherwise robs them of control. Through the simple acts of building, imagining, and storytelling, children reclaim their agency. They develop cognitive flexibility and emotional strength, qualities essential for navigating chaotic and unpredictable environments. For women in these same communities, the arts provide a sanctuary for self-expression and a voice when speaking out can be perilous. Creative activities, whether through writing, painting, music, or dance, offer them a channel to process grief, share untold stories, and foster connections that are vital for collective strength. The arts can empower women to forge a sense of identity and autonomy that resists being eroded by conflict. In these moments of creativity, women rediscover their capacity to lead, nurture, and inspire, transforming their role from passive victims to resilient architects of their future. Both play and the arts remind children and women alike that even amidst conflict, there is space for joy, for creation, and for building a new narrative, one where hope holds firm against the forces of despair.
Thank you, Sarah. In Lebanon and in Palestine, where conflict has destroyed schools, homes, and entire communities, it's hard to imagine how any semblance of childhood is even possible. Children live with the constant fear of bombings. Death and loss are their daily realities, shaping their young lives. In Jordan, too, economic pressures and the challenges of displacement weigh heavily on many young people, affecting their well-being and their development. And as Sarah has highlighted, play is much more than just a pastime. It's the foundation of how all children grow, learn, and make sense of the world. And in the context of conflict and crisis, play becomes even more vital. It's a lifeline for resilience, offering children a safe space to process their experiences, cope with trauma, and hold on a sense of identity and hope. It's in these environments that play provides children with a rare opportunity to reclaim a sense of normalcy and of agency, even when the world around them is in turmoil. Seenaryo understands this and has dedicated itself to bringing the transformative power of play and theatre to children across Lebanon, Palestine, and Jordan. Through interactive storytelling, theatre productions, and extensive teacher training programmes, Seenaryo creates spaces where children can rediscover their creativity, resilience, and hope, even in the face of adversity. Their work is grounded in the belief that every child deserves a chance to tell their story, to feel heard, and to envision a brighter future. Seenaryo's commitment to helping children and educators build resilience is a profound reminder to us all that even in the most challenging of circumstances, there is room for growth, connection, and even joy. Their work shows us that resilience is not just about surviving hardship. It's about finding ways to thrive and face the future with strength and with hope. So for their unwavering dedication to fostering resilience through creativity and play, and for their transformative impact on children and educators in Lebanon, Palestine, and Jordan, we're very proud to present Seenaryo with the Resilience in Action Award. And I'd like to ask Nakia Ibrahim, Seenaryo's Executive Director, to the stage to accept this award.
Thank you so much, you and Sarah and everyone at HundrED, for this Resilience in Action Award. It's an honor to be here and felt quite emotional hearing everything you said. Firstly, on behalf of Seenaryo, I want to extend our deep gratitude to HundrED for acknowledging the work that we're doing. To be in a room filled with innovators committed to transforming education worldwide is both humbling and inspiring. Seenaryo's story begins with a belief I think everyone here has, that every child, regardless of where they are or the circumstances they're born into, has the right to an education that is joyful, hopeful, and allows them to thrive. This mission has taken us into the heart of communities in Lebanon, Jordan, and Palestine, where children currently are facing the most challenging circumstances imaginable. More than 625 children in Gaza have had no access to education in the last year, and 90% of schools there have been destroyed. While in Lebanon, 70% of schools are now shelters for the displaced. Theatre and play, which are at the heart of our approach, might sound like a luxury, given the enormity of the challenges these children face. But mental well-being and a passion for learning are critical for every child to succeed later in life. They are not a luxury. Through theatre and play, we've witnessed children finding their voices, building confidence, and experiencing a sense of joy and agency that has a lasting impact on their lives. One child who participated in a project with us in southern Lebanon recently said, "When I entered the room, I felt like the war does not exist, and there are no loud noises, and nothing is scary anymore." What's remarkable is how these tools, storytelling, role-playing, creative exploration, can ignite resilience in children. We see them confront their fears, share their stories, and express themselves in ways that aren't often available to them otherwise. In a world where they're constantly reminded of what they can't control, these creative methods give them back a sense of control, a sense of being heard and seen. It's hard to overstate how powerful that is. In the last month, just in the last month alone, we've been able to roll out 14 different projects, reaching hundreds of children, and I hope we've inspired those children to think beyond survival, to envision lives where they are safe, capable, and able to pursue their dreams. But resilience, as we know, isn't just about individuals. It's about communities. In Lebanon and Palestine, these communities are currently experiencing a time of tremendous devastation. It's impossible to talk about resilience without acknowledging the strength of the trainers, teachers, and parents who continue to show up for these children every day. They are in many ways the backbone of our work, dedicated, determined, and unwavering in their hope for a brighter future for these young people. I wanted to end by acknowledging that in both Lebanon and Palestine, across the West Bank and Gaza, another generation of children is losing out on the right to education. The implications of this will be felt for decades to come. We need to push for an immediate and permanent ceasefire in Gaza and across the region, because bloodshed is not going to bring peace. It is only going to make everyone less safe, and most importantly, it denies a whole generation of children a future. As we celebrate resilience today, it's also important to interrogate what we mean by this term. The need to be resilient often falls on communities who face the most extreme adversity. It's crucial that we challenge why so many are forced to develop resilience as a necessity. It's our duty, I believe, to work not just for resilient communities, but for a world in which resilience is a choice, not a requirement, where children's lives aren't centered around surviving trauma, but around nurturing hope and potential. Thank you again for this honor and for your belief in what we do. May we all continue to fight for a world where every child has access to education and a chance to build a life filled with hope, resilience, and opportunity. Thank you.